Good morning, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. I am having a wonderful morning. I have hit the ground running today. I don't know about all of you, but it's been a very productive morning thus far. I hope you guys are having a great morning as well. I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rumor, CEO and executive producer of This Is It Network. We connect remarkable women to inspiring stories. Good morning, Candace. Our hope is to utilize our growing community, our engaging content, and our real connections to provide you with a morning message each and every day. So Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern, I provide a morning message in hope of not only inspiring you for the day, but keeping you motivated each and every day. Oh my goodness. Today, is on the heels, I think, of what I talked about yesterday, but it really is something that I've been thinking about a great deal. It is really about, are you ready? So many of us have been hoping, praying, thinking about all the things that we want. We have been dreaming. Good morning, Darby. Oh my goodness, so wonderful. Good morning, Lisa. We have been dreaming. We have been thinking. Good morning, Monica. How are you, darling? I owe you an email. I'm going to email you right after I'm done. You are stuck with me, Monica. I told you, and I'm not lying. I want to make sure that you're ready. The things that you have dreamt of, right? You say, I want to be, I want to achieve, I want to have, I want to get closer to, I want to be able and accomplish, fill in the blank. We spend so much time wanting. And then the opportunity presents ourselves. And I have to say to you, my darlings, are you ready? Are you prepared? Are you prepared? Are you prepared for what it is that you have been waiting for? Are you prepared? Or are you just roaming the streets saying, I want, without being prepared for what it is that you want to have happen? I can't tell you. So many people are like, I want to do this and I want to do that, but they're not spending the time laying the groundwork, right? Laying the groundwork for what that is going to take once you receive it. Laying the groundwork with what you're going to have to do once you get it, right? And so it's such an interesting thing because I want a lot of stuff in my life, in my space. I want a lot of stuff. And I'm questioning whether or not I'm prepared for what I want and ensuring that I am, right? And that's where the work is. That is where the work is. We say we want more clients. Are you ready for more clients? We say we want to be Instagram famous. Are you ready to be Instagram famous? You say you want to be able to gain and build your community. Are you able to receive more people in your community? Are you able to serve all of those people? I think we always want, right? We want so much out of what it is that we're doing. We have no problems dreaming big, but are we preparing big? Are we preparing for the size of what it is that we are looking for? Good morning, Zach. Are we preparing for what it is that we are hoping happens? Are we ready for all the things that we are hoping are going to take place? And I think that for so long, we pretend that just wishing on the star is going to be enough. That just hoping that it happens to you is going to be enough to get you there. But then what happens when you get there? Right? What happens when you get there? It's always one of those scenarios and stories where they say that the individuals who win the lottery, right, they spend it in the first 2 days, right? You've been praying and playing the lottery for so long to be wealthy, to make sure that your kids don't have to work again, only to spend it in 2 days. Are you prepared for what you are hoping happens to you? Have you created a campaign for yourself, a plan for yourself? A way in which you are going to serve yourself when you, in fact, get what it is that you have always wanted. We always talk about it. We always hear about like more money, more problems. We always hear about like, oh my gosh, the bigger you get, the more concerns you have. And I challenge us to prepare. I challenge us to prepare to receive what it is that we have been dreaming for. I challenge us to create the company that can sustain what it is that you are asking for. It is not enough just to ask for it. It is not enough for you to say, I want my company to be bigger. It is not enough to say, I want to have more clients. It is not enough to say, I want to make more money. It is not enough to say, I want to increase my community. Are you prepared to increase your community? Are you prepared to service more clients? Are you prepared to increase the size of your business? Are we preparing for what it is that we are asking for? Or are we just asking for it with no sense of preparation? Because what happens when we do that is that we receive what it is that we've been asking for, and we can't sustain it. We can't hold on to it. We can't keep it because we have yet to prepare. Good morning, Dana. We have yet to prepare. And so what I challenge you to do in your mindset, in your thinking, is that yes, I want all of these things. Yes, I want to be successful. Yes, This Is It Network wants to be a global entity, and therefore I am preparing to be a global entity. This Is It Network wants to reach people all over the globe. And so I'm preparing to reach people all over the globe. I want to make sure that every remarkable woman knows us by name, by logo, by URL. So I am preparing to make that a reality. So when that happens, I can sustain it. When that happens, I can keep it. I can't tell you the amount of individuals who function in a way where they want and they want and they want, and they're not preparing for what it is that they want to receive. And so when they do in fact get it, they lose it. And I say this to you as a friend because I have been there. I have been there. I have been there. I've wanted the large account. I've wanted the account that pays me this enormous amount of money, and I did not have the structure to sustain it. I did not have the team to sustain it. I did not have the know-how to sustain it. I did not have the accounting back office to sustain it, and I lost it. I would pray for larger accounts. I would pray for bigger opportunities, but I did not build what I needed to sustain that in the back end. I was not prepared. So it doesn't matter how much you wish upon a star, you pray to God, how much you do all of those things if you are not preparing at the same time. Then you're just talking for the sake of talking, and then you're wasting that opportunity as opposed to being prepared for it. I want you to be prepared for the opportunities in which you are hoping to come into your life. I want you to be prepared for the opportunities in which actually are working their way towards you right now. You've got the time, right? We don't have what we want. We don't have all of the things that we've dreamt to be. All we have is time. We have time to prepare. We have time to get organized. We have time to connect. We have time to grow. We have time to finally be ready for when all those stars align and the opportunity presents itself. We can hold on to it. The things that we have dreamt to be, we can sustain. We can build on top of it. But I can't tell you the amount of people who want things, right? Who wish to have all of these things, who are saying, oh my goodness, one day I want to be able to live in a gigantic mansion, but don't plan to pay the electric. I want to be able to have this gigantic house, but don't realize you got to pay a landscaper, right? You're not preparing for what you're asking for. Now you got a house with no electric. You got, a beautiful home and a crap yard, right? Because you didn't prepare for the whole ride. And so many of us are getting bits and pieces, and we can't sustain and hold on to those parts because we're not thinking about what we need in order to really execute on what we have dreamt to be. So I want for us to think about that differently today. I want for you to think about what you need to do when you receive what you're dreaming of. What do you need to have in place when all of your dreams come true? What do you need to put into place? Good morning, Nicole. What do you need to put into place? And I know that we know people out there in the world that needs to hear this. So if you know somebody who is like, Sheldon, why are you speaking to my girlfriend? Are you speaking to my friend? Are you speaking to my partner? And the answer is yes, because there are so many people out there in this world who are just dreaming things up and not preparing for those dreams to actually become a reality. They are just thinking about the things in which they want, but they're not putting into action and into place the things in which we must do in order to make that true. And better yet, in order to sustain it once we receive it. So many of us have had amazing opportunities or been given amazing opportunities, or opportunities have presented themselves in which you have earned, but you haven't been able to sustain that, hold on to that, keep that, because you were never prepared. You used the time to dream. You used the time to hope and pray, but you did not use the time to plan. And I'm asking you, are you ready? Are you ready for what you have dreamt to be? If I'm building a global entity, if I'm saying I want to have screamers, representatives, ambassadors in every city in this country, every major capital in this country, this is what I want to have. Okay, I say that out loud, right? And so I say that out loud, I manifest, I do all my things, and then I have no infrastructure to manage these amazing people. I have no infrastructure, or I have no email drafted in order to send to these people. I have no way of rewarding these people. There's no plan. Are you ready for what it is that you are asking for? Are you ready? All of those things, and you know this to be true, guys. You know that I live this with you. And this is a selfish journey, these morning messages, because these are things in which I remind myself to do. I now have a wonderful accounting team. I now have a wonderful legal team. I now have all of the things that are going to prepare me for the dream that I have placed in my mind and placed into action, because I am getting ready for what I want. And I challenge you to see if you are ready. I challenge you to think about what you need in order to be ready for what you've dreamt. We've got ourselves conditioned to manifest, to dream, to look big, to think big, to be able to say, I want more for myself. What I want us to do simultaneously is to ensure that we are ready to receive what it is that we are dreaming of. So when we have it, when we get it, when we grasp it, we can hold on to it. Because that's what I believe you deserve. I believe you deserve to dream it, but I believe you deserve to keep it and share it. And that will only happen if you are ready. So I want you to look at what it is that you want and ensure that you are building the foundation in which can house it, where it can thrive, where you can function, where it can actually be a part of your dream that continues to grow, not something that is fleeting or just visits you for the moment, in which you quickly realize that you were ill prepared for. I believe that what you deserve is coming your way, and what you're dreaming of can be a reality. But what I want to have happen is I want for you to be ready for all of that. I want for you to not only embrace it, but I want for it to be sustainable, that it is part of your legacy because you can manage it. That's what I want. So I challenge you today, as I challenge you every day for something different, but I challenge you today to make sure you're ready. Make sure you're ready for what you're dreaming of. And if you're not ready, no pressure. That just means that now you have to be able to plan, and this is where the work comes in. Because what you're dreaming of is coming. I just want you to be ready to receive it. And even better yet, keep it. I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. Don't forget to follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV. For more information on all we've got going on, log on to thisisItTV.com. We have over 200 free episodes at thisisit.tv. My goal each and every day through our morning message is to ensure that you have a little bit of inspiration to keep you motivated each and every day. I show up at 11 o'clock Eastern, Monday through Friday, with our morning message in hopes that you find your voice, in hopes that you tell your story, in hopes that you no longer whisper your wishes, but you find the courage to scream your dream. Again, I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. Make sure you are ready for all that you are dreaming of. I will see you tomorrow. Take care.